far from the shabby tree. Happy Monday. I told you I'd be right back. I am back. We are here to do some crafting. Now, I do apologize. You're going to hear some banging. There are men working on the bay doors outside of me right here at the warehouse. They're working on the bay doors to give better sealing around the bay doors so air don't come in. So you're going to hear some banging. We just have to deal with that. Hey, Miss Ellen. Hey, Miss Deborah. Happy Monday, everyone. Okay, what am I here for? I did just post a blog before I came on a little bit ago of something similar that we've made in the past. And I think I have another one to share later. That's a smaller version of what I shared before. But you can make pockets out of the Dollar Tree cookie tins. We've done it in the past. We did a big one. We did smaller ones. We're going to make a pocket with the Dollar Tree cookie tins. Now listen, this is painted cream. It's spray painted cream. I have a bunch of these spray painted from us crafting. I have orange. This is what it looks like not painted. They come in a pack of 2 just like this. This is a must-have craft item. If you go to the Dollar Tree, buy some of these. For a few years there, these little buggers were hard to find because every crafter out there uses these, okay? Again, they're in the Dollar Tree. They come as a set of 2. We're going to use these ones that I've already spray painted lightly cream, and they're not spray painted perfectly, but they are spray painted. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a pocket, and we're going to incorporate my little toilet paper thingies that we made over the weekend. So this is the one I want to use. Here is the bunny that I made with our wooden molds. Now our wooden cookie, I'm calling them wooden cookie molds. They're not just for cookies. Our wooden molds went on the website Friday, okay? They're like $24, $50, $22, and $21, somewhere around there. I think the bunny's $24, and I think the smaller one's $20, this one's $22. If you comment new, the link for new arrivals will go right to your Facebook Messenger. That is where you'll find these. I would love for you to tell me if you purchased any of the molds, and what are you going to do with them? I would love to know that. Hey, Miss Dorothy. Hey, Donna. Hey, Abby. Can you guys see what I'm doing? And I moved me over to my other backdrop. So what's the lighting like? Let me know. Can you see me good? Before, I'm normally by the window, but I moved us on down a little bit. Hey, Rosalind. Hey, Janet. Hey, Susan. Happy Monday. So what we did was we took a napkin. We put it in. I mixed water and Elmer's glue. That's what I spritz on all of this. I used a good ply toilet paper, and then I let it dry in the sun. I highly recommend on a beautiful sunny day, do these outside, okay? Sarah ordered 2 egg ones. Sarah, I'm super excited for you to get them, and I would love to know what you're planning on doing with them. Hey, Sharon Terry. Hey, Miss Deborah. You love the bunny. I love the bunny, too. I love the bunny, too. I love the double egg one, too, though. Look at my double eggs. Look how beautiful the double eggs turned out. Do you see? I'm going to cut the double egg out before we get off, too, okay? But right now, let's get this one started. We're going to use this bunny that we made over the weekend, and we are going to use my ivory colored cookie tins, and I don't know exactly how big I want this to be, but we are going to cut it. Now, there's little ridges on the Dollar Tree cookie tin, and I'm hoping that the little ridge is going to let me see to cut this even. And we'll see about that too. Do you hear little man? That's Mr. McCoy. He has his pickleball champ shirt on today because Bo won his pickleball tournament this weekend. You guys hear him? He's funny. Okay, let's go up to here. And I'm going to try something different with this cookie tin this time too. Give me a minute. I might cut this smaller, but right now this is what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm worrying about. I told you there was going to be noise. I'm sorry. There's nothing I could do about that. That is here. That noise is here. All right. Okay. You got to be careful because, yeah, this stuff can cut you. It can. All right. So we want to cut this one similar in size. Let me first just cut it in half. We'll put this down here. All right. I want these to be similar in size. You guys need me to go out and tell those men to stop? Oh, God. I should have went out in the front room. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. We're stuck now. We are stuck. All right. Woo, my ears are ringing. Who's talking about me? Nothing like a baby giggle. That's what I said this morning. I know. Hey, Miss Stacy. All right. It's a busy Monday. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. It's a busy Monday. All right. Okay. We have our cookie tins. I want to try something. And my tins are not even the exact size. We need to get them the exact size before I do anything else. Hold on. Well, they're close to the same size. All right. So because the ends are kind of sharp, what I was wanting to do, and I've never done it this way, but I'm thinking of folding it in like this. So McCoy said, Mommy, I had enough in this seat. I am done. Thank you. Miss Becky Klein. Hey, Miss Carrie. I'll hold it up and show you what I'm doing. I feel like this is going to give me a softer end so my fingers can run across it. Do you see how I just folded it in just like that? And then we're going to do this one too. I'm trying to make sure they're the same size is what I'm trying to do. All right, now we got to do the bottom and the top. As I'm doing this, I hope my bunny is not. Okay. Barbie, make sure your bunny not bigger than your pocket. All right, that's all we're doing, folding all your ends in. You love the baby sounds? Me too. Me too. All right, once we got the ends folded in, then we're gonna put them together. Now, I was originally gonna glue it, but we're not. We're gonna staple it. We're gonna staple it. That made it so much smoother. Because if I want to give this like a little pocket, like if I was going to give it to a kid with candy or something, I don't want them to get cut, you know? And now we need to get these ends folded in. But you do want to make sure that they're going to be the same size. So I'm going to fold this one up against this one. And then we'll fold it over. Hey, Wally! Can you make sure the waterman's bringing us water? So we have a cooler here that I got from Walmart, which, by the way, if you guys are looking for a water cooler, like one that dispenses hot and cold water, check the one from Walmart. I don't know if it's still on sale. I can have Courtney look up later. We got it when it was on sale for work. I think I would even love one for my house. The problem is for my house, I don't really have a good spot for it in the kitchen area. Like my kitchen's not big. But if you're someone who really just wants quick water at home and it can, like for your water bottles and stuff, you need to look at it. I need to start giving McCoy a paycheck for entertaining us. McCoy, are you on the payroll? He looks at me. He's like, what is my grandma doing over there? Why is she talking to her phone? Yeah. Why is she talking to her phone? All right. Hold on. I'm hoping the waterman's coming tomorrow. I call him the waterman. He brings the big jugs. Now, you could go to the grocery store and get your big jugs, but this was so much easier. He just comes here, he gets our jug, empty ones, and he gives me new ones. But we're down to our last big jug. Now, guys, there's 14 of us here. We drink a lot of water. A lot of water. Okay. Sorry, I know that took a little bit to get this done. All right, now we need to put both sides together. And to be honest, I just feel like the glue won't hold it. Should we glue it or should we staple it? I was just gonna go bam, bam, bam and staple it. Let's try glue. So then we don't see the staples. We'll try glue. Let's see. The glue with the metal is super hot. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Be extremely careful because it is going to be hot. We'll put glue and then maybe we'll just do 1 or 2 staples to really help hold it all together. All right. I'm going to use the scissors to push it down. Because I'm telling you, the hot glue with the cookie tin gets very hot. Hey, Miss Sherry, how are you? Hey, Miss Bernita. Okay, you have your pocket. You see it? Super cute, right? We're not done yet. I want to put lace over my pocket. And I'm not going to Mod Podge it. I'm going to hot glue it on, okay? I am going to hot glue this on. I want the lacy look because I think it's going to look really cute. And I feel like we're going to just wrap it around and we'll cut the excess off on the bottom. I feel like that's how I'm going to do it. We're just going to cut it from the top into the bottom. We're not going to make this complicated. We're going to make it quick and easy. Quick and easy is what we want. Nothing too hard, nothing too time consuming. Hey, Miss Sharon Ann, how are you? You can Mod Podge it. I'm not going to though. We're going to glue it. And how we're going to glue it is we're going to add hot glue to the pieces of lace that have a thicker part, like the flowers and the leaves and stuff like that. And I'll hold it up in a minute and I'll show you. First, let me get some hot glue on here. You can always tack it down with hot glue and then Mod Podge over it later maybe. But right now we're just going to hot glue. All right. Give me a second. I'm going to put some hot glue over here on this back side. Hold on, we're going to trim this lace so it's not so heavy for me to be doing. Hey, Miss Helen. Hey, Judy. I'm going to eyeball me the piece that we're going to need. We have tons of lace on the Shabby Tree Boutique. If you're like, man, I would love lace to craft with, just comment Shabby and I will send you a link and you could check out all the lace we have on the website. All right, this is going to help me not be so much, okay? Hey, Miss Linda, how are you? Hey, Miss Deb, how are you? Okay, so let's backtrack. Dollar Tree cookie tins. We cut to the size we want it. We fold the edges in. I did spray paint my Dollar Tree cookie tins a creamy white just so it's not so starch silver through my lace, okay? We're gonna add lace over the cookie tin, and this is the lace that I'm adding right here. I don't know which particular lace this is. It was just laying here. It's one of our laces, and it's got this beautiful print, and it might be the newest one, but I can't guarantee you that. I think it might be our newest lace. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm folding it over, and I'm adding hot glue to like the flowers and the leafy part of the lace, okay? Miss Kimberly Eldred, how are you? Hey, Miss Bonnie. Miss Kimberly, I was scrolling before and I was checking out the crafting group real quick. I saw your post that you posted on Crafting with the Shabby Tree where you bought more candles. I'm so glad you like those candles. All right, I'm yelling so you can hear me over all that nonsense drilling out there. They've been here since this morning, so hopefully they're getting close to being done. The problem is they started on the far end of the warehouse, and now they're close to my end. Hey, Miss Alice. Hey, Angelina. Hey, Linda. Are you guys all having a great Monday? All right, let's do this. If you need to get something done, Joy, he could go see Grandpa. Right, buddy? Thank you, Sarah Lena. Okay, and we're just bringing it right over to the other side. The leak in the warehouse is at the entrance of the foyer area. It's at the entrance of the foyer area in the corner. No, I didn't get a haircut. I just didn't do anything to it today. I blow dried it. Oh, Miss Becky, I'm glad you're having a good day. All right. Mr. McCoy wants you all to know he's here. He said, "Hey, everybody, what are you doing?" This is what we're doing. We're just adding the lace to the pocket. Oh, that's cute, Courtney.
It is.
When's that going on?
Tomorrow.
Woo-hoo. Hold on, let me trim. We're gonna trim the end right here.
So she has like 0 there. She only have to put one on.
Let me see.
That that's not her size. But yeah, we just put okay.
All right.
So then I'll change the 5 and put like, do you want me to just go ahead and put the 5 on? No, you can just leave it. Okay. Or do you want to leave any extras?
All right, let's do this. Let's just push some here. Okay. This is how the end's looking. You don't really see where the end is. Do you guys like that lace? Isn't that so pretty? Yeah, he does his playpen as long as we have the arch toy to go over it. He loves to kick in the playpen. In the playpen that we have here, I have that toy. I got him from Walmart. It's got this piano at the feet area, and he kicks the piano, and it has this arch of toys. He likes that. And he kicks his feet and plays the music, and then he plays with the toys. He really does like that. He'll stay in there, like the most he'll stay in there is maybe 25, 30 minutes. After that, he's done. They like to keep being moved around. Even my kids were that way. I will tell you what he's going to love. So he's almost ready for it when they have awesome support and they can just hold themselves up, and you put them in the, like, I call it like a jumpy thing. You know, they could bounce in it and then it could go around and they play with all the toys. Once he gets in that, I think he is going to love that because he's a busybody. He loves things like that. Okay, here's the top of the pocket right here. This is the bottom. I'm gonna put a good glue down at the bottom, and then we're gonna trim this excess off, okay? That's how I'm doing it. We're gonna do it that way. So I'm just gonna run some hot glue all around the edge to make sure the lace is really secured. I'm gonna push it down, and then we're gonna come to the other side, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna put hot glue all around the edge, and we're gonna push it down, and then we're gonna cut the excess off. All right. It depends how much you want to cut it. I'm going to put a little bit and pinch it. I should have left a little to pinch it, but I didn't, but it's okay. Okay, there's the bottom right there. And then this is the top. Now for the top, I'm debating whether I want to put a little hot glue on the inside and bend this over. And I think that's what I want to do. I'm going to pull it open. And then I'm going to put hot glue on the inside. And I'm going to fold it in. Don't get burned, but I'm going to fold it in. Okay, just like that. And we're gonna tuck it over and fold it in. And now we're gonna do the same thing for this side right here. You could have cut the ends if you wanted to, but I feel like this is going to give it a more finished look. Oh, Shelly's taking Blake to school. He's in 5th grade. Is he with you? Hey, Blake, I hope you have a great day. I don't hope, Blake. You're going to have a great day. Blake's like, yeah, Miss Barb. Can you tell my teacher not to give us any homework? I hated homework. Blake, trust me, I hated homework. I don't think you guys should get homework. I hated it. You're in school all day long. Then you come home, and most kids have after-school activities. So my kids play baseball, softball, and horseback. We were never home. But then by the time you get home, they need a bath, they're hungry, and then they got to do homework. It's very exhausting. Okay, here is our pocket, which I'm super excited about. It turned out so cute, okay? Look, isn't that cute? Okay, the lace pocket's pretty, guys. Super, super pretty. Okay, I just saw someone say, I just jumped on with, what were you using? Dollar Tree cookie tins, cut 2, covered it with lace from the Shabby Tree. We are going to create a handle. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for a handle yet, but we are going to do a handle. First, we want to do our bunny on here, okay? So a lot of you kept saying, what do we do? What do we do with the molds that you're making? We're going to cut this bunny out, but we're going to leave him an edging around, okay? And when I hold it up, I'm going to show you what I mean by leave him an edging. Now, some of you asked if we could paint these, and I am going to try that later, not right now, because I want this bunny to stay this color. But I do have solid white ones, and we'll see if we add paint, if it ruins your mold. Like, are they going to cave in or what? If anyone's done it, let us know. Can you paint them? Hey, Miss Rhonda. Hey, Tony. How are you? All right. Okay, so when I say I want to leave an edge, do you see how I left this little like edging going around? Because that's the part you're going to want to hot glue. Because see, this is all indented in. Do you see? That's indented in, so you can't hot glue that part. So you're going to need to make sure you leave a little edge to add hot glue and put him on here. And oh my gosh, he's so cute on here. Okay, so we're going to put him on here. And then we're going to do moss at the bottom. So let's glue him on first, okay? And let's just put hot glue all around the edge and then stick them on. Okay, let's put him right here. So take your fingers and come around and push all this little edge down. We have to glue this little piece of lace, or maybe I just cut it. Okay, you see how he's on the pocket? Let me open my pocket up. See, it's a pocket. And you see how it's opened up? And you see how that bunny's there? Okay, hold on. Let me grab a little bit of, let me grab a little moss. gonna do this moss, just this green mossy stuff right here. And we're gonna put this all down across the bottom. Hey, Miss Carla. Hey, Bernita. All right. Man, that's cutesy, right? Hey, Miss Betty, how are you? Hey, Ashton. I'm trying to make sure it's stuck. All right, you see how it's just got the little mossy stuff right there? We could take the scissors and trim some of it off the bottom, so it's not so sticking out everywhere. Okay, we do need a handle. Now, I'm debating whether, so these are flowers that me and Mr. Wally made in the VIP group. And I'm debating whether to put 2 flowers on it. Or do we just put 1 flower, or do I not do a flower? You see these flowers, they're little eggs. They're egg carton flowers. They're on the blog. The only thing I did was add bling into the center. But man, the bling looks super, super cute. Because what I'm thinking is, if I add a flower here, I could take 2 of the bling for the top, for the handle. That's taken away from my bunny though. All right, let's do a handle first. Do we want to just do the lace for the handle? Or do we want to do something different? Give me a second. Thank you, Bo. Let's go slam that door. Hold on.
That was disgusting.
What?
I didn't see it. Seriously.
What? Yeah. She said, are you live? I said, yeah. She goes, never mind. Okay. I'm wondering if we should do the lace for the handle. And you want to know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking if we take 3 strips of the lace and braid it and then make the handle. I think that might be cute. Let me see. Let me cut 3 strips of lace and then let's braid them, okay? And we'll see what it does. How long do the strips need to be? I have no clue, but let's just cut them. And the strips don't have to all be the same size. We're gonna braid it. But because I'm braiding it, we're gonna need them a little longer. All right. All right, there's one. We need 2 more. Be patient. My desk is all messy right here. I should just take that off. All right. Do you guys think the braiding idea will be good or no? We're gonna get rid of this. There's my eggs. Help me out, didn't I? Yeah, there's 2. We need 1 more. Hey, Miss Nancy. All right, we need 1 more strip. What happened? Where was I cutting my strips? Oh, Barbie, you were cutting it. How? This way. Hold on. All right. Do you guys think it'll work? Maybe cream felt for the handle. First, let's try this. Let's try it. We're gonna need to somehow hold this in place though. Give me a second. All right, let's braid these and see what it looks like. Because I was hoping it would give me like a chunky handle.
Oh my gosh, Courtney, you don't let anybody keep you from looking for dogs.
Hey Donna. Hey Juanita. Hey Betty. Hey Cindy. All right. Do this. I don't know. I think I might like to braid it. Hey Miss Maria. Hey Debbie.
Well,
All right.
I don't know how I got in there. It wasn't mine.
I need to make a sign for the door. I'm live. Yeah, well, we're one big family here. We kind of just chit chat in front of everybody. Hey, Miss Juanita. Are you guys talking about the banging of the door? Yeah. Hey, Miss Linda. Uh-oh, I got a knot. Hold on. Now we got to do one. Baby sleeping, so they don't bang the door and startle them up. Okay. I'm going to do it long because we can always cut it. Hold on. Okay. Let me see. I like that for a handle, guys. I'm trying to think if I should have put wire in it, but I don't think so. And now I'm trying to figure, do we want the sides to hang? Do we want ribbon to hang on the side or no? Let me knot this. Hey Maria, hey Rhonda. I'm thinking we let it hang. I'm gonna knot it here. Hey, Robin. Hey, April. Do you guys like the ribbon hanging? I think I do too. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm putting it on. I think I know what we're gonna do. I think we're just going to, I like the ribbon hanging. Okay, give me a second. I wanna see what happens if we staple it. I wanna see if we're gonna see the staple or not. Well, that staple didn't even go in there. I don't want to hot glue it. I want to staple it. Give me a second. I feel like there's something wrong with my staple. All right. Let's see. It won't go through all of the, it won't go through everything. Crap. Back up. Now what? Let me try this where it's not through the knot. There. It needs to be there. Well, ain't that just the kicker of all kickers? Hold on. Can't staple a stinking piece of lace. What the heck is happening? I want it stapled because I don't want, the hot glue will never hold it. I'm making sure they're bent down so nothing's sticking up. Okay. You don't really see the staple. You don't really see the staple. You see? Let's try staple. All right. Only bow. The men are done hammering. I could just open the door and leave it open. It was the men that were so loud. Okay. Okay. Hold on a minute, guys. Okay. All right, let me trim this. That's cute, see? Do you guys like that? Hey Nola, I stapled it because that way it's not going to come off. Hot glue, I'm afraid if you pulled on that, I'm afraid it would come off, guys. Now, what do you do with it? You can either put flowers in it and make it as a decor, but I think it's really cute to fill with candy. Really, really cute to fill with candy and give to someone. Put a hang tag on it. That's super cute. Super, super cute. I haven't given one of my crafts away lately. This one's simple, it's cute, it's easy. Like I said, when I do the resin ones or the big like silver makeover ones and stuff. I'm going to start accumulating those, and then we're going to put those on the website. But stuff like this little stuff I like to give away. So who has the perfect little person to give this to? I think it's cute. That's the back. This is the front. And I think it turned out super cute. Now look, let me show you something before we get off. So if you did the eggs, let me cut the eggs out, okay? Let me do this first, 1 minute. And then I'm going to show you something with the eggs too. Now, if you're loving the molds are on the website, okay? All right, let me try and get this one cut. And then this one cut. I wanted to cut them to be the same size. Well, I guess they're still out there. Oh, the eggs are so cute. Let me do the eggs. Hold on. Hey, Bo, don't slam this. Slams itself. Oh God, Bo. Really? Okay. If you did the eggs, like if you put them on this side and you had put like some moss and stuff, you could have little eggs. I want to do something else with the eggs in just a minute, but let me pull someone, okay? Did I miss the bunny mold videos? Yeah, Miss Luann, I've done those. I did the bunny molds 2 days, the mold ones. I did them Friday day here, and I also did them Saturday. So Friday and Saturday I played with these. I did it yesterday on my porch too. And I could try to reshare that video. All right, let me write someone's name down for this. Let me grab an ink pen. Hold on. Thank you, Bo. Being a little Weisenheimer. Okay. All right. Miss Jackie Kabuski. I'm going to give it to you, Miss Jackie. Hold on, Jackie. Let me write your name down. Miss Jackie, can you PM me your address? Jackie Kabuski. It's yours, Miss Jackie. I'm going to put a little shabby tree hang tag with it too, okay? PM me your address and I will get it out to you. I want to see something, guys. So I'm thinking too, if you glue these together, but you can fill these, I'm going to say you could fill these with candy. I think you could fill them with candy. Now, you could make them just as an ornament, and you guys can hang ribbons from these. I'm just looking to see if I had a quick piece of ribbon that I didn't have to go cut in ribbon, but I might just have to cut some ribbons. I've got a little bit of cream. I'm thinking you can make these cute little ornaments too if you wanted to. Man, isn't that cute? That's a cute little piece of lace, isn't it? That one's stiff. It's just a little lace stash I've got right in here. And I was looking for a little thin white piece is what I was looking for. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to see if we hung lace from them. what they would look like. I think we need one more piece of lace. One more. I wanted a darker piece of lace. Well, it might be what we're using is just what we got here. We'll just do another piece of this. That's cute. If you hung lace from it, they're cute. I still think if you filled it with candy, it would be super, super cute. I don't think we have wrapped candy here. We have like open bag candy. But I think that's cute. I'm gonna glue this. Hold on. I'm gonna glue this. I don't know if this will close because of the lace. I don't know. I should have put the lace first. Now I got glue over this whole egg. Hold on. I should have glued the lace in first. I should have, but I didn't. Hey, they're cute. So now listen, with the double egg mold, a lot of the followers said too, use tissue paper. I used a napkin, but you can use tissue paper. And then mix water and Elmer's glue with your mold, okay? Hold on, I froze you guys up a minute. Hey, Maria, how are you? I feel like lace would be a little bit heavy to hang it. So I would maybe put a little piece of string, like a cream thread or fishing line or something like that for a hanger, because the ribbon at the bottom is so heavy. I don't feel like I would hang it with ribbon. But all I did was stick ribbon from the bottom. And you see it's like 3D. So they're just 3D. They're super cute to hang from your fireplace mantle too, but I think they're cute little gift ideas. I think if you filled them with goodies, they would be super cute. Just another idea. We're just sharing some ideas. Thank you, Marge. Hey, Karen, how are you? Hey, Kelly. Yeah, they're beautiful for an Easter tree. Beautiful for an Easter tree. We also did this one. We did this. Let's just try while I'm on. Listen, I'm on. Let me grab a little brown paint and we're going to see. Is this brown? That's like a gold. I want to see if we could paint this bunny or if it's going to wet the napkin and make it cave in. Let me grab a brown paint really quick. For a light tan. Okay, let me get a paintbrush. Okay. Okay. I feel like this color here. there. Yeah.
You can hear that?
Huh?
You can hear that?
Not with the men out there. I can't. No. No. Okay. So this napkin here is this mold. You see how it has the bunny? But do you see I used a floral print napkin and you really can't tell that there's a bunny. So I want to see if we paint the bunny. If it affects the sturdiness of the napkin. I'm not adding water or anything. We're just going to paint this bunny with regular paint. It's hard for me to even see where the bunny is, to be honest. I like the white napkin when we did it with just white, but this is cute backdrop. But you got to be a good painter. You'd have to paint the bunny, and then you got to paint the little flowers that are all by it too. Now he's got a bow tie on. He's got a bow tie. So I'm thinking we're going to need a pink and paint his bow tie pink. Okay, I'm gonna say you could paint them. It's not really doing anything. So I'm starting to paint it. You see how it's the brown bunny? You see how it's 3D? I'll play with the painting a little bit later. I'm gonna get off right now. So today is Monday. Joy and I have some homework to do. Courtney's gonna go live later today on the boutique page only, and she's gonna show stuff out in the warehouse. She did that last time and she felt like you guys liked it, like being out in the warehouse. So she's gonna do that out in the warehouse. Donita says come out, go out and come back in. Is someone not hearing? Can you rub and buff lightly over the raised part? Probably you could do that too. That was a good idea. That would have been a good idea. Just do rub and buff over the whole thing. Yeah. Now, where's my, I have one that is, I did have one that was white. I don't know where my white one is. Here's the white bunny. We did just a white bunny. And then here's the hydrangea eggs. I did hydrangea eggs. This is the napkin from European Excellency, and you could do the same thing, and these would be hydrangeas. Aren't those so pretty? So pretty. Hey, Miss Gloria, how are you? I have not done the cross yet. No, Miss Lori, I have not. I apologize. I have not done it yet. I don't know if I brought my cement. I've got to bring the cement. We're doing the cross with a different cement, okay? Miss Tammy, I did not show the bog bag. Do you want to see it? Okay, hold on. Well, it's not a bog bag, guys. We call it a bog bag. Okay. These are what I was hunting in the Dollar Tree for, okay? Was these. Has anybody seen them? Miss Deborah found them. They come in different colors, if you could see. And they're in the Dollar Tree. And I wanted them for my employees for the egg hunt. Because it's the perfect size, I think. Because they just go search for a dozen of eggs. And this should fit a dozen of eggs in here, okay? I'll have to see. I'll have to make sure they're big enough for their eggs. And it comes with the little clippy things that you put in the basket. So like the little doohickeys, and they clip into the holes, you know. But I will tell you, I thought these were going to be a hard plastic. They're not. It's kind of a soft plastic. And they're $1.25, and they're in the Dollar Tree. Very hard to find. I couldn't find them. I've been going to the Dollar Tree and going to the Dollar Tree, and I can't find them. So that's what I was looking for. A lot of you were sending messages in the PMs, and you're like, Barb, I don't understand what you're looking for. That is it. So a bog bag is a big, like good quality, thick rubber bag that looks like this. It's got all the holes. They kind of resemble Crocs. And bog bags are kind of pricey. This is like a little Dollar Tree kitty little basket, but people are saying, you know, they look like a bog bag. So, hey, Miss Denise, how are you? Hey, Miss Marge. They're very cute. They're very cute for little kids for Easter. Super, super cute. Okay, I got to go right now. I will see you guys again in a little bit. Remember, European Excellency has tons of napkins. Check out European Excellency. You find the hydrangea napkin. The wood molds are Shabby Tree items. If you comment new, these just went on the website on Friday. Okay, these just went on the website on Friday. And then the Dollar Tree tins I used from the Dollar Tree. The eggs that I made in the VIP group, these are on the blog. You could see how to make eggs out of egg cartons. I could reshare that blog today. The bling I used in the center of the eggs, I believe there might just be a handful of this left. I am not sure. This, if you comment the word shabby, you'll get a link, and that will give you the lace. That's all on the Shabby Tree Boutique, and it will also give you, I think the bling is on the Shabby link too, okay? All right, I got to go right now. See you guys in a little bit. Happy Monday, everyone.